I was on gang straight fucking it up. If I take my time with the pussy, I love it. And if I see a pushy ass nigga, I'm busting. Yo, I want to explain something for educational purposes. For whoever doesn't see the live tonight, you feel me? I'm gonna put I'll leave the live on my grid, on my timeline. But y'all know me, man. Bass, the almighty controversy motherfucker. Always gotta step out and say something. But this isn't negative though. This isn't bad. I want people to understand. And why I'm saying this for educational purposes is because a lot of my followers and shit, a lot of you guys who follow me, a lot of you guys make music of your own. I know because I work with some of you. You feel me? A lot of y'all make music of your own. And out of all of you in this audience, right, there will be some of you that make it to our level, and it's going to be, I hope, like all of you just shoot straight past us, because that's the point of this shit. Like, you put something in place to influence somebody else to go even further. You feel where I'm coming from? So there will be people, like, you might, I don't even know your ages or something, but you might just be 15, 14 right now watching this live. And when you like 24, 25, 10 years in the future, you might be one of the biggest fucking artists of your generation. That's why I talk the way I talk, because I never know who I'm talking to. I could literally, like, as cliche as this shit sound, I could literally be in this live right now speaking to the next fucking president. Soulja Boy was on stage like, if follow your dream, bum, 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 follow your dreams. And then who was in the fucking front row? Lil Pump, as a little kid. You feel where I'm coming from? So you never know who the fuck you talking to. That's why when people always say like, bass, man, ignore this, or bass, man, don't talk about. No, see, look, me ignoring certain things or me acting like I don't see certain things just means like, yeah, man, I'm too cool. I'm too cool to acknowledge this shit. I feel that, like, yeah, I'm too cool to acknowledge. No, fuck that shit. I'm not too cool to acknowledge nothing. Because if I point something out and I react to it, right, regardless of how I react to it, let's say I react to it in a negative way and you don't like that, as a growing artist, you will be able to see my situation and you will be able to know, like, I don't want to end up in a situation like that. Or if I ever end up in a situation like that, I don't want to respond like that. Or you might like the way I react to it, and you might decide, hey man, this nigga deadass just gave me the confidence to stand up for myself and let my voice be heard, regardless of whether people want to hear it or not. That's why I say what I say. That's why I do what I do. All right, let me address this thing that's the internet is the internet is obsessed with this shit. Let me address this, okay? Members only was designed with so many talented artists, right? It's to this point. Members only went up. Members only went all the way up. And when I say all the way up, members only went all the way up for as far as members only can go. You feel me? And then members only fell off. I know a lot of motherfuckers just like, damn, he said it, yes, you guys, yeah, members only fell off. Here's why it doesn't fucking bother us, and here's why we stay, like, consistent. This is the reason why we stay consistent as artists, right? Members only, the group, fell off. A lot of the people who know our names don't even know what our faces look like. So, the group members only fell off, but the artists within members only, we haven't even been on yet to fall off. And on top of that, we have a bit of a head start, because a lot of people, they don't know our faces, but they know our names. You feel me? So just peep this information like this, right? If I know that I was a part of a group and that group fell off, but I know that myself as an artist, I wasn't even on yet as a solo artist, why the fuck I'm gonna give up? Like, why the fuck? I'm going, like, I never even, the thing is, I wasn't even supposed to be in members only. Like, the universe brought me into this situation, and then I ended up being a part of, like, a group led by the fucking GOAT and I ended up traveling all around the fucking world. Yeah, but that was not my story. That was never my story. That was never Trunks' story. That was never Flyboy's story. That was never Ken Soul's story. Yeah, we all made our sacrifices for shit to happen. But at the end of the day, we made our sacrifices for somebody else's story. And when we made our sacrifices, we knew that. So the thing about it is, like, during the entire 2 years after Jose died, we really was trying to hold his legacy in place and keep this shit together, because members only is forever. The rap group members only might have fall off, but the family members only, nigga, we strong as fuck. You feel me? So we tried hard as fuck to keep his legacy in place within the way that we just knew our group came up. However, his like fan base, and God knows I love his fan base because y'all took everybody out of a fucked up situation. But his fan base kind of wanted his legacy to be handled by people with more clout. This is obvious because a person that was never in members only was able to say something about X and the fans would listen to it over his homies. That's literally what was happening over the next, like, you feel me, over that period of time. So I don't want y'all for a second thinking like niggas was dead ass just trying to use. No, we wasn't trying to use anything. We was just trying to present things in the way that we know our brother liked it. But we got pushed back so many times doing that, it was kind of like, all right, fuck it. If y'all don't want us holding this legacy, then we don't have to hold it. And that's literally what y'all saw spiral out of control right in front of y'all over the last few years. It was just literally a case of the people that support him, they seem to us like they either they don't trust us with it, or they just, you feel me? So we just was like, some of us. So a lot of us was just like, okay, we'll just step off back into the shadows. So we will gradually grow back, but you got to understand it like this. We are no longer members only. We are now solo artists to you. Like I say, the family members only is forever. So as a solo artist, my ass is going to humble my motherfucking self. Use the little bit of head start that I got. Keep going motherfucking hard, dropping these songs. You feel me? And then on top of that, the best thing about this is, right, because like the truth is showing, and okay, we know like these group of people, they was only following us because they want to see X and Ski. But these people, like, they still fucking with us. So these gotta be the ones that we should pay attention to. So now I know who to follow. You feel me? Like, in previous years, it was just so much shit going on my page and so much people coming in and out. I didn't even know who to follow. I didn't even know who to say thank you to. Because I could be saying thank you to a nigga that never, ever, like, he never liked the post, never shared a video, but he just popped up on my page that day because his ass was being nosy, and he got a follow back from me or a thank you, and then faked like he was a supporter. And then the whole time a nigga that's like commenting on everything and liking every picture and sharing every post, I don't even get to see them. You feel where I'm coming from? So it's just like, it was so much cluttering. So this is really like a cleanse, bro. This is a fucking cleanse, like dead ass. So I want you, my bad. Yeah, so this is like a cleanse, bro. So for everybody that got a follow back from me, do not be alarmed. I followed you back because I can finally see. You feel me? You feel where I'm coming from? I can finally see. And nigga, that shit, the members only shit was fun. The members only shit was a fucking blessing. To my brothers, Steven, Trunks, all y'all niggas, Ken Soul, goddamn, Reds, goddamn, Kidway, even to the niggas that left the group, goddamn, even Cooley, goddamn, Craig, all of y'all boys. To all of y'all niggas, right? Hey, man, look. Talk your shit, you heard? People try to disrespect you, talk your shit. Let me tell you why you should talk your shit. That whole, like, I don't see that comment. I'm not bothered by that. That actually means that you are bothered by it. You feel me? A nigga could never come in my life and be like, Bass, y'all fell off. I'm looking at you like, broke ass nigga, when did you ever get anything? You heard? Like, who did you inspire? Because I guarantee you, like, the nigga that's talking shit to y'all, I'm talking to my brothers right now. The nigga that's talking shit to y'all right now, right? The nigga that's talking shit to y'all right now, I guarantee you, he could tell his little brother something, and then you could slide through to his house and you could tell his little brother something. I bet you his little brother will listen to you before his little brother listen to him. You know why? Because that nigga is a lame man nigga. And I just got this philosophy. Is like, I know everybody's like, the right thing to do, you ignore da. But come on, I'm from the Bahamas, bro. You know, I'll tell you about your ma. I'll tell you about her stink pussy. I'll tell you about your Grammy, her stink cunny. That's the cunny your ma come out to produce your stink ass. But that's just me that's just my culture. You feel where I'm coming from? I talk that shit. That's how we grew up. We grew up talking that shit. So don't ever think I'm offended because I'm talking that shit. You might see me, I'm passionate. I'm not offended. I'm talking that shit because it's fun to me to talk that shit. But don't ever don't let them get in here. You know how we know like they getting in here? Because it's like, you could ignore all the comments and you could be like, yeah, I'm not paying attention to the hate. I'm not paying attention to the negativity. But then you're not dropping songs. You're not in the studio. You're not working every day. So that means that you are paying attention to the negativity. You feel me? Don't look at a nigga like me and just because I want to explode and say everything and I'm yelling at the fucking phone, that doesn't mean that I'm being bothered. Because you know why? At the end of the day, guess what I do? I come home after I'm done yelling at everybody, and I get to work with a fucking clear conscience. Because nobody is going to convince me that work won't get me the things that I want in life. You feel where I'm coming from? So it's kind of like, it's just like a front, bro. It's like a front. It's like, yeah, man, I don't see these negative comments. I don't see the hate. I ignore the hate. No, you don't ignore the hate. You make it look like you ignore the hate. What I'm asking all my brothers to do is genuinely ignore the hate. You can look at a hating ass nigga, read his hating ass comment, call him a hating ass, fuck ass nigga, talk all your shit, go off. That doesn't mean that you're bothered. What shows me you're bothered is when you stop putting out the same amount of work consistently. All my brothers, bro, whether you in members only or not, keep dropping music. You know why? You are talented. You know why? Yeah. The time as members only is over, but the time for you is now. I'm talking to my brothers, bro, because some of y'all, we went our separate ways. We can't bum. But these lives always make their rounds. So I'm talking to you. Keep dropping that fucking music. Keep dropping them fucking videos. And throughout everything, the smoke will clear. And you will find your audience from the audience that our brother left for us. Point blank. Our brother didn't leave the audience for everybody to love us, bro. He left a big ass audience for enough people to choose which artist they relate to the most. So no, we don't have to have the support of everybody. It will look like we fell off because we did fucking fall off, but solo artists we was never on. You feel me? It was never Bass Santana Volume 4. No, it was members only Volume 4. You feel where I'm coming from? So to all my brothers, nigga, keep your fucking head in the game, bro. Some of y'all boys, bro, I ain't seen no music or heard no music from y'all in like a year, bro. Fuck that shit. That means that you are paying attention. You might not be arguing with the people under your post, but you're not dropping music. So you paying attention to the hate, bro. That's like we gotta stop with the like it's two types of things, bro. It's like the popularized version of something, and then it's like the real version of something. You feel me? It's like, oh man, Bass always cursing at the fans, bro. I've never met somebody as negative as him. But in all reality, it's like, I might not really be that negative because I can take all of that energy, turn it around and shift it into work, shift it into a positive channel. You feel me? But so yeah, I might respond to a lot of the hate, but then I take that energy and I shift it. Whereas you might not respond to the hate at all, but that energy just fucks with you. This is what I want y'all to understand. Everybody that's aspiring to be a rapper, stop trying to do what you think you should do. Do what you feel. You feel me? If you feel like, man, fuck it, I'm going off, fuck it, go off. Just make sure when you go off, you take that fire and you turn it into something. You feel where I'm coming from? Don't just be like, I'm too cool to give a fuck, but then deep down on the inside, it's like, fuck. That's the fucked up part. Don't ever let them get in your head, bro. Even if you gotta talk your shit to keep them out of your head, even if you just gotta, don't ever let them get in your head, because when they get in your head, they start fucking with your inspiration, your motivation, and your money, man. Everything I love, bro, y'all will see me. And it ain't even like, ooh, a star, superstar taking over the world. Nah. I went and I started picking up songwriting and started picking up production. I'm an engineer. Like, y'all will see me. Y'all will hear my work. That's the thing about learning to y'all, man. I promise you, bro. I love y'all to death because y'all sticking with me when everybody else is like, ha ha ha, members only fell off. Y'all motherfuckers isn't here sticking with me, and I love y'all to fuck to death, bro. Dead ass. You could literally go out and make everybody, like literally, I can go out right now and make everybody in the industry hate me. Like I can literally just be the most hated rapper of all time. And people could be like, Bass Santana is canceled, right? But because I taught myself production and I taught myself engineering, I can go behind another artist, produce their songs, mix their work, make my money, still leave my legacy behind without, and everybody would hate me and be like, Bass Santana is canceled, but they listening to my music every day and they don't fucking even know they listening to it. You know why? Because it's just like learn, pick up something new, keep on advancing. Like fuck the world, bro. Fuck the world. This world is weird, and we all know it's weird. We live in this weird ass world, bro. We know how people go. Like people are fucking weird. And it's like I don't know if it's like most people on earth are weird, and then there's a small percentage that just tries to understand and like evaluate themselves, or if most people on earth, like they try and they evaluate themselves, and then like the few weird people just tarnish every fucking thing. I don't know what the ratio is, but I do know this world holds a lot of weird ass motherfuckers, and then this world also holds a lot of kids, and we cannot blame kids for not understanding life yet. You feel where I'm coming from? I had to teach myself that. Like I was literally getting mad, like how the fuck your fans gonna tell us? How the fuck your fans gonna tell me that I'm wrong for telling a nigga to pay his manager? Like I literally was so confused about that. It's like, if you were a manager, you would want to get paid. And then I had to think about it. Oh, some of these followers are kids, bro. Some of these followers haven't even gotten their first job yet to understand that you should get paid for your work. You feel me? Like some of y'all still wake up and your parents handle everything. So I can't expect you to be on my side, or not even be on my side, but to understand where I'm coming from when I'm like, this nigga should have paid his manager, bro. You fake as fuck for not paying your manager. But I can't get mad at you for that. You know why? You don't even understand the value of business and money yet. I had to understand that a lot of the fans are going to wake up 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and they're going to be in a situation where they worked their ass off, or they did something and they didn't get paid, or they didn't get the respect they deserve. And literally, because I do this all the time, they're going to think back to like 15 years in the past when Bass Santana was still young and had red dreads, and they're going to be like, oh my God, this nigga Bass. I swear to God, like I'm like, I accept the fact that I'm not going to get through to everybody right away. Some people still need time to go through experiences and learn before they. That's why I put the members only situation out there. I don't give a fuck what we go through. I'm not going to deal with it behind closed doors, because our entire fan base was built off of a family. You feel where I'm coming from? At the end of the day, like, Ja was inspirational to some niggas, and then those, I'm not going to call them because I don't want to like sun nobody, but there are rappers in the industry right now that's like big as hell who used to be in his DMs like, hey bro, I'm a fan. You know what I mean? So just knowing that, like, he put out good advice to people, and some people took it and they ran with it, and some of them might never even admit it, but they used to be in his DMs like, bro, I'm a fan, before their time even came, you know? So that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not hiding nothing. I ain't dealing with shit behind closed doors. Y'all about to see these fights. Y'all about to see these arguments. Y'all about to see this everything. We about to make ourselves up. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because we're literally giving somebody else, like, we're literally giving y'all, like, not a formula, but just like an experience, like a pre-experience of what to expect, what not to expect, what you think it might be, but then what it really is. You feel where I'm coming from? Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit where, like, a group would have to wait 15 years for a documentary to come out for their side. Nah, none of that shit, bro. We have the internet. Our time is now. The inspiration goes out right away. You're taking it in right away. You can go right now in your fucking room and you could record a song right after this live, and that song could probably be viral by next month. I will let you know the fucking truth, because we all leave our legacies behind. And if my legacy could affect, if I never make it to being, like, if I never blow up, right? Let's say I never blow up. at the end of the day, somebody who listens to me will. You feel where I'm coming from? It was like it was a couple rappers back in the day. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember like when Soulja Boy and shit started. Remember like the niggas that do watch me crank that yank and goddamn like certain niggas like them, like they never really blew up. But me as an artist, they inspired me. You feel me? Niggas was cranking that yank and bomb, bomb, bomb. They never blew up, but I got a little bit further. I was able to do tours in Europe. You feel me? The niggas that did crank that yank, they never did a tour in Europe. They don't even know me to this day. They don't even know who I am. But I was a little nigga in my house, like, watch me crank that yank. You feel me? When the crank that shit was going on, that's how I learned how to make beats. My first 15 beats was crank that Soulja Boy over and over, and then I got into crank that this, crank that, like everything, crank that. And all of the niggas that was making crank that songs, like as crazy as it may seem, bro, y'all niggas was inspiring me, because I was like a kid. I was young, and this shit was lit. Y'all boys, y'all used to go to high school. That's when YouTube was young. Y'all used to go to high school with the fucking camera. All the girls would be running behind y'all from class to class. That shit was inspiring to me. So yeah, y'all never blew up. Y'all may have never went on a world tour, but I went on a world tour because I watched your videos. You feel me? So yeah, I might never be the biggest artist on earth, but you might because you watch my fucking live. You feel where I'm coming from? So I'll never hold that shit back. I don't give no types of fuck. We respond to all the hate around here. We negative, we positive, we whatever the fuck we need to be when the situation calls for it. That's what I'm trying to get through. Hey, Soulja Boy is one of the most influential fucking rappers of our time. Straight like that. Any nigga disrespect Soulja Boy, I mean, I know he be saying crazy shit, but man, fuck y'all for disrespect. Soulja Boy is one of the... Nigga, if it wasn't for Soulja Boy, niggas would still be passing out they dirty ass mixtapes at the mall talking about give me dollar for it. Trash ass shit. Soulja Boy is the reason we got Spotify. Soulja Boy the reason why we got Apple Music, all of that shit. I want niggas to keep that in mind. Niggas be like, Soulja Boy killed hip-hop. Niggas was not selling records until Soulja Boy fucking started doing the ringtone and shit. Like, don't ever disrespect my nigga Soulja Boy. Crank that. You all. Fuck wrong with y'all. But yeah, man. I don't ever want nobody to feel like, let me just be positive, and if I'm positive enough, the negative will go away. That's not how the fucking world works, nigga. Sometimes you gotta kick a motherfucker in the nuts. Sometimes you gotta kick a motherfucker in the nuts and be like, shut the fuck up, bitch, don't play with me. I'm all negative too, I can be negative. You gotta do that shit, because you will never understand, you will never learn from certain things if you just keep ignoring it, bro. I swear to God. Wear your heart on your sleeve. I'm telling you, this shit works. I just want to leave my messages out, bro, on God. Leave my messages out. Even if I don't fucking make it, if I don't goddamn live, bro. A motherfucker about to hear what I got to say. The nigga who's about to be inspired by what I got to say might not even be fucking born yet. Like, I think about all of that shit. This nigga might still be a fucking embryo inside somebody's belly. And I'm dropping this live right now, and he gonna see this live. No, bitch, I'm not even fucking drunk. Shut the fuck up. I'm passionate. I have no liquor. You want me to be drunk? Buy me some fucking Patron right now. Go open up a liquor store at 5:45 in the morning and get me some goddamn Patron. I do want to be drunk. Nigga, I talk with passion. Like, fuck. Shit. But anyway, the motherfucker who might be inspired by what I gotta say might not even be on planet Earth right now. Like, he might just be a thought. He might just be a sperm right now. Like, he might not even be real. But my Instagram's telling me it's time to get off this shit. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna put this shit out. Speak my mind, talk my shit, and I encourage you to do the same. Speak your mind, talk your shit. You feel me? Gang. And don't disrespect Soulja Boy. Gang. Alright, I'm out though. Why the fuck all y'all up at 5 in the morning anyway? That's another thing. Wasn't nobody supposed to be in here? Y'all supposed to be asleep. Telling me to go to sleep. Nigga, you go to sleep. What's wrong with you? Why you up at 5 o'clock in the morning watching me online? I ain't even expect y'all. I told y'all I was about to leave this shit for y'all to see this shit tomorrow. Bro, Richie, bro, I want you to understand. I am going to get your feature done. I swear to God, I'm sorry. I know you ain't even pressuring me, but I'm going to get your feature done. It's just shit keep fucking popping up. And then the first beat you sent, I did not like that beat. And then I sent you a beat and you didn't like that one. But that third beat you sent me, nigga, that shit go hard. So look, you paid for your feature. I'm definitely about to get that shit done. I'm going to get it to you soon. Dead ass soon. Supposed to get it to you. That's what I mean. Like, nigga, it was just Sunday. I was literally working and it was Sunday. How the fuck is it Tuesday? This shit don't make no sense. But I got you, bro. Love, love, love. I got you. I'm sorry. The clock is 11:46. Where the fuck you at? Y'all niggas living in the future and shit. Much love, y'all. I ain't changing the world, bro. I'm not changing. We ain't trying to change the world. We trying to influence perspective. You feel where I'm coming from? Changing the world is a false dream, bro. Nobody's ever going to change the world. Nobody ever changed the world. Point blank. You can make a person's perspective better, but the world will always be a fucked up place. That's just how it has to. That's literally like how it has to be. The world has to be a fucked up place. I learned to recognize that, like, that way whoever designed this fucking planet, they did a crazy ass job. Because the way energy affects each other is weird. Like, the most negative shit can happen and something positive can be built from it. So it's like spiritual realm, demons versus angels. The demons is trying to cause chaos. The angels are trying to fix the chaos. One has to be there for the other to exist. This world's fucking retarded. I'm analyzing it. And to be real with you, I'm not the first person to think about shit like this, but at the level and the age that I'm at right now, all of the things that I used to think about in the past and then how I'm going about my thoughts now, you feel me? Excuse me if I get surprised or if I'm amazed by something that you probably already knew. But it's just like that energy, that good without bad. You just can't have positive without negative, negative without... You can't have it. You can't have it. That's why I say stop doing that fake, oh, just ignore the hate. No, you can't have the positive energy without the negative energy. If it wasn't for all of them members only fights and all of them fucking bullshits, I would not be motivated as I am right now. A lot of my lyrics would have never even came to me if I didn't go through it. Every bitch that cheated on me, I made a good song about it. Every bitch that broke my heart, I made a good song. Every fuck nigga that turned his back on me, it's just, you have to have it. It's to the point right now where I search. That's why that shit I used to say where it's like, man, fuck it, I've been hurt so much and I closed my heart. The moment I decided to close my heart, I lost all inspiration. Why? Because I wasn't experiencing shit no more. You have to have the negative. You gotta literally be like, hey, negativity, I'm right here. Come get me. Can you destroy me? No, you didn't destroy me. I'm still strong. I got a story to tell. You gotta go through it, bro. Just because if you think she might break your heart, that don't make that stop you from fucking with her. If you love her and you want to talk to her, but you think she might break your heart, still go for it, because you don't know what you're going to learn. You feel me? You don't know what you will learn from it. You feel me? If you think you're going to fail, if you think you're going to fall, or you think you're going to fail, but you want to do it, still do it, because you might end up falling in front of everybody, in front of everybody, embarrass yourself. You feel me? Piss all over the place, shit everywhere. I'm just making it more embarrassing. But you might just go and embarrass yourself in front of everybody, but you don't know what you're going to learn. Bro, you're going to learn something from it. And then that shit is going to be, you feel me? And then when you do everything good and you start, they're going to forget about that. Dead ass. They're going to forget. I remember, this is my last story for the night. My last story for the night. The first time I ever recorded a song, I was like 13. I was 13 and I recorded on, in my white tee, and then got my Vans on where they look like sneakers. I recorded those two songs, and I got this fucking picture from Google, and my mom had a printer, so I printed out like 50 of them hoes. And then I saved up my lunch money for like a whole week or so, and I went to the store, bought a bunch of CDs. And then, you feel me, I printed it on the CDs. This was back when niggas were still doing CDs. And I took the CD to school. And I always was like this. That's why y'all see how I work with my clothing line. From I was a kid, I was like this, bro. I would always go to the females first. So I took my CD to school, you feel me? And I started passing it out to the females. And then I had a CD player. So, like, I'd let the female hear the song before I give her the CD. And literally, like, they was paying me like $1, $2, $3. Like, I went to all the females first. Because I was new at that school. So I hadn't made that much friends. So I went to all the females first and I was passing out my CD. You feel me? And literally, like, everybody was vibing. And then I went home. Came back to school the next day. And some hating ass niggas had convinced all the females in the school, because I went to a little small school. I went to 12 schools, but this was one of them. Some hating ass niggas, or actually a group of hating ass niggas, had convinced all of the females around the school that the songs that I put on the CD was in me. So basically, everybody was clowning me. Everybody was clowning me like, bass, that's not you. I wasn't bass back then, but it's like, that's not you. Why you lying, telling people it's you, rapping, bum, right? And literally, that was like a smack to the face right there. And I literally, like, it was probably like a month or so where, like, or a couple months where people was looking at me like I was some type of fake. You feel me? And then a nigga died, like in our class, a nigga had died. He got into a horrible car accident. And I made, because honestly, I'm keeping it a buck. I ain't really know him like that to give a fuck. But I knew that this was my chance to prove myself. I made a song, a rest in peace song, and that's when I did it on the Why Am I Dying to Live, the Tupac and Biggie beat. I made a rest in peace song for him, and then I put that on a CD, and then I brought that to school. And that's when everybody was like, oh my God, so that was really you. Yes, nigga, it is really me. The voice is the same, still the same shitty quality mic, but back then we kids, so it's like, you made a song, you feel me? And then I started thinking, all right, I'm gonna make a song about this girl in the school, and I'm gonna make a song about that girl in the school, and I'm gonna make a song about that girl in the school. So now I start making songs about a girl, and I bring the CD and be like, all right, this your song, this your song, this your song. All the hating ass niggas was mad. Niggas was mad. But you know what? They bitch was listening to my music, and I was like 12, 13 years old. You feel where I'm coming from? So all of these hating ass niggas, they tried to fucking embarrass me, and yeah, it worked. Bitches wasn't fucking with me. Hoes was like, give me my money back, da-da-da-da-da. But a couple months later, hey, rest in peace, Wenzel LaRota, bro. Dead ass. But a couple months later, I made that song about Wenzel. Then I started making song about everybody, bitch. Nigga started. Long story short, a nigga jumped me, and I got his ass with a machete. Then he pressed charges against me. I got kicked out of that school, and that's how I picked up my first charge. Cause niggas was mad. Niggas was literally mad at that. But literally, I say that to say this, bro. No matter how embarrassing a situation may seem, no matter how low it may look, literally, nigga, keep going. Keep the fuck going. I dropped the preview for this video, and y'all didn't even give me 400 likes. And I was like, motherfucker, I can't even get more than 400 likes. What the fuck is this, 2014? But I was like, one thing was like, man, Bass, man, ignore that Instagram shit, man. Them algorithms fucking pussy as shit. Ignore that shit. Drop the video anyway. 40,000 views in 4 days, and that's you. That's you, bro. I don't need to fuck these algorithms and fuck what a nigga say about falling off and all that shit. Nigga, put that fucking work down. Put that work down. You too. All my brothers, all y'all in here, put that fucking work down, bro. Work hard as hell, and a nigga can't tell you shit. Niggas could try to kick you out the game. Niggas could try to ignore you, pretend like they don't see your post, pretend like they don't want to give you your credit. But when they see that motherfucking work, they gonna go and, this nigga still working? Damn. Niggas shaking in they fucking boots. Like, damn, I thought we destroyed these niggas. I thought we destroyed their confidence. I thought we told them they can't do it without X and Ski so much that they really believed it. No, nigga. Keep working. All of my brothers, whether you left the group or not, don't let that shit show, nigga. Keep working. Drop these fucking songs. The fans want the songs. The family wants the fucking songs. Drop these fucking songs, bro. Don't freeze up. Don't stop. Don't pause up for nobody. Cooley, drop music. All of my brothers that's in the house with me right now, you wake up and you see this, drop music. Craig, you was going crazy 3 months ago. I want y'all to know, we might not even be talking. We might not even be talking no more. I like every fucking video. I like every video. Everything y'all drop. You know why? Because that number counts. I know that number counts, and I know that shit. Whether you know that I gave you that like or not, it was motivational to you. Keep fucking going. Everybody keep going, bro. Don't let nobody tell you you can't make it without X and Ski. Y'all niggas was literally celebrities, and like y'all was clouded before members only. Y'all forgot. Y'all forgot, like before y'all asked y'all to be in members only, y'all was still pulling in a bunch of views on YouTube. You feel me? Cooley, you been had your following, your clout. Craig, you been had your following, your clout. You been dropping music videos when I was still like, damn, I want to be an underground rapper. While I was still doing that. You feel me? Rob, you wanted to let the legends, nigga. Rob, you created the South Florida underground rap scene with Denzel and Space Ghost Perp and the rest of them boys, Simi and them boys. You feel me? I don't want to see no nigga slowing down for that shit. Ain't nobody about to convince us of shit. Just because a bunch of fucking people who don't know shit about Florida got interested in this shit, now they want to convince us that we not who we are. Fuck out of here. Tell them to suck a dick. Tell them about their ma. Tell them about their grandma. That's the crabby they come from, and that's the stinker crabby they ma come from. And then you can even go back into their ancestors. That's a bunch of stink fucking pussy everybody come from. Drink your fucking Patron, smoke your joint, pop your little goddamn pill, huh? Pop your little fucking pill, get the fuck to work, man. For real. Ain't nobody about to tell me I ain't great. Ain't nobody about to tell you you ain't great. Nigga, we great, nigga, the fuck. fuck you wanna let a nigga that ain't even accomplished 0.00% of what you accomplished tell you not great? Fuck that shit. Talk your shit. Tell these niggas suck your dick. You ain't hearing them. You don't give a fuck and get back to work. Which I'm about to do right now. Love yo. I'm gonna leave this live up. Bro, I swear to God, bro. I don't give a fuck who see this. I don't give a fuck how much nigga, the person who this video was meant for might not even be born yet. That's why I mean, bro. Certain situations don't change the world. Things repeat itself. We not the first. What's that word? When a family is like what's the fucking word, bro? Like when people don't like get along. Why the fuck I can't find that word? It's like I'm a unstable family. No, like what's the fucking word, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm about to leave right now, but I gotta figure out the word. What's the word? Like a unstable family? No. Why is it on the tip of... No, man. You know when people like... The mom and dad always arguing. The brother and sister always arguing. We can't... Dysfunctional. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what... You my nigga, man. Dysfunctional. Yeah. We not the first dysfunctional rap group. We not the first dysfunctional music group. We won't be the fucking last. You feel me? So I'm leaving my traces, leaving my things behind. Hopefully I can help the next nigga deal with his situation even better. Keep that confidence even when people expect you to fail. Trunks, don't text me. Trunks texting my phone talking about dysfunctional like he... And then this nigga spelling dysfunctional D-I-S-F-U. How you spell this shit? Is it D-Y-S or D-I-S? Why y'all spelling the same word different? All right, now I'm going. Y'all confusing me.